Hello, my name's Joshua. I'm a youth theatre member and a third year screen acting student. I like making stuff out of old photos and organic material. And I had asthma in a polluted country. Now, I don't have any equipment better than a laptop, or a microphone better than this headset I got in 2011, but I've got a lot to show you nonetheless, because the most interesting thing about me is where I grew up. It's a place beyond the norm and currently in a precarious situation. Right here, at the bottom of Hong Kong, is a small area known as Discovery Bay. With over 20,000 residents and multiple English-speaking international schools, this was a popular spot for expats from all over the world. When I lived there, most of us lived on houseboats at the local marina. More interestingly, you weren't allowed a car in the city. Why is that? Because while some days like this you could hike up a hill and stare down the horizon, other days you'd wake up and see it coming towards you. Some of it came from the nearby factories and power stations, some of it came from the idling vehicle engines in the bigger cities. It's a slew of sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, ozone and airborne particulate matter. To a young boy like me, with bad asthma, who depended on a nebulizer from ages 2 till 6 to breathe, it was dangerous just to be around. Here, in the UK, you could easily take for granted the air flowing through your lungs, the ability to breathe properly without health hazards. Meanwhile, today, the IQ Air Company reports Hong Kong to have 9 times the amount of particulate PM2.5 England has, with other countries having up to 95 times that amount. I consider myself lucky to have made a recovery from my condition. I just wish I could say the same for other people affected by their country's air quality. Small things like an individual checking their fuel and electricity consumption to larger corporations and governments looking at alternative sources can culminate into a big change for the environment. Then, hopefully, there could be more days like these ones.
This world that we live in, it is all a lie. With everything dying, it's like nobody's tried to fix what is happening, to fix our mistake. And now it's disappearing. Now it's too late. I can hardly remember the world it used to be, where seasons had a structure, all the creatures you would see. But now the world is different. We have it trapped in a cage full of greed and corruption. The government stage. Our oceans are drowning in plastic and waste. Our forests are burning for humanity's taste in all the luxuries that cost us so dear. But it's not our problem. Let's leave it another year. Our ice caps are melting and washing away. Our countryside dying with nowhere to stay. We're destroying them all to build up our homes with our own concrete jungles. Where will the real jungles go? Everything's changing. Nothing's the same. Unless we stop what we're doing, we are to blame.
Very selfish behaviour is not what Britain should be about. Is not what Britain should be about. Very selfish.
Council's worst nightmare.
23 tons of waste.
When no time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark grave. No grave can hold my body down. Crawl home to her.
As a dance student, I have learnt many different versions of the solo over the years, and it is one that is familiar to many. The version you see here is my reinterpretation of Bluebird for an era of climate crisis. A dying bluebird. A bird that is lost, scared and unable to find roost in a world that is actively destroying the biodiversity it depends on for survival. I filmed this in a beautiful woodland location, a location that stands beneath the Gatwick flight path in a part of the country where 1,800 new homes are due to be built every year. The environmental haven that is home to my bluebird is precious and is beginning to feel like an oasis amongst the urbanisation of the wider area. My bluebird variation comes as a warning from the future, a future that we are racing towards, in which the biodiversity of our local landscape plummets in response to redevelopment, monoculture farming, industry and pollution.
She whispered. It is my turn to speak. Too long have I gone unheard, unnoticed. Too long have your footsteps cracked my surface. I have bent and burned for you, bowed before you. And what did you learn? You miss my rawness, you hunt for my heart, the same one you tried to tame. Witness me now. See me thrive without you, survive despite you. Your shackles cannot contain me. Marvel at my immortality. Look upon my beauty, that which belongs to me, that which is untamable. Look upon me now and be reminded. I have never belonged to you.